Welcome to Miller's Monsters. I'm Mr. Beelzebub. This is Count Luna, and today we are looking at the film Deadstream. It's 2022, and you can find it on Shudder, which is where I found it today. First, as always, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring the bell, set yourself up for notifications so you don't miss another video, and as always, Luna's scratching herself. Oh, here we go. No, you didn't hear that before. Well, there are spoilers ahead. Welcome back, and Deadstream 2022. Again, you can find it on Shudder. It's directed by Joseph and Vanessa Winters, written by them, and also stars Joseph Winter in the film. And this comes with 2 festival wins under their belt there. And it's a story about a disgraced internet personality that got thrown off the internet, and he's trying to win his followers back. And his plan to do that is to spend the night in a haunted house. So he goes to the haunted house and sets all his equipment up, views room by room, has a camera in every room, throws the spark plugs out of his car away, locks the door so he cannot get in or out. In or out. He's in. He can't get out, and whatever's in can't get out. And he's exploring the house, and he comes across a picture in the closet. It's a hand with an eye in the middle. Right there. I don't have an eye sticker. I would have put an eye sticker on there. And so as he grabs it off the wall, disregards it, throws it on the ground, and the house supposedly has had it has 3 haunted sections. One is the corner man, where you see visions of the corner man, which we see on one of his cameras early in the film. And then the other one is where Mildred hung herself, and she was a lonely woman that was about to get married, and her fiance died a few before they got married, and she hung herself right after that. And then some young people died in the house too. And so as he investigates, he's starting to see these shadow people walking into rooms, and he gets scared. And let me tell you, Joseph Winter, yeah, he was a winner in this film, because his acting is great in this. You think of this film as an updated Evil Dead, where it's one person in the haunted house, and it's him against all the spirits in the house, and he is excellent in it. He had me rolling at times. His reactions to trees and mop buckets, and noises, where he'd just go running through the house and run back up into his safe room and lock himself in the closet. And oh my God, it's worth it just to see, in my opinion, just to see his acting. And so in the process of running back and forth into his safe room, he gets pissed off and smashes the hand symbol that's on a plank of wood. Well, we learn later on in the film that symbol was there to protect the house from the evil demons. And the main demon is Mildred, who hung herself. And right after he breaks off the protective symbol, Chrissy shows up, and somehow she's found the house and wants to be with him. The whole idea was he was to be alone so he can live stream it and get all his followers back. He found a sponsor and all that. So so he ends up letting Chrissy stay, and we learn quickly that she's a little odd. She seems very protective of Mildred, and wants him to read Mildred's poems over the live stream. And when he says maybe we should exercise the children, she says no, I wouldn't do that. So right there's a clue that Chrissy is really Mildred, and it becomes a Sean all a little too late when she jumps and tries to bite his neck, and in the tussle he stabs her in the neck with a piece of wood, and she's laying on the ground. Now he's freaking out even more, because he hasn't put 2 and 2 together yet. He's not the smartest guy on there. And so he runs back into his safe room and starts pleading with his people watching the live stream to call police. and he takes a look at his cameras that he's put all over the house, and Chrissy's gone. And now things really get turned up to 11. So now Mildred is appearing in his camera hanging, and he's terrified. He just wants to get out, and so he's going to try and sneak by her. And as he looks at his cameras, he can see her, but if he's looking directly at it, he couldn't see her. And so he's putting the camera up to his face. He gets up and is about to go downstairs and comes down, and there's the spirit of Mildred / Chrissy that attacks him again, and they go falling down the stairs. And so now, again, he's stuck. He locked himself in. Why do people lock themselves in? A dangerous situation, by the way. Leave yourself a way out. Just word of the wise. And so he is down in the basement now, and he got an idea to grab the rope on a bucket from the internet from his followers, and there was an open window upstairs, and right before then he goes upstairs, ties it to a bedpost, throws it out the window, about to climb out, and then he sees something in the bed that we don't know what it is. I think it was the form of a child, and shoots out after him, and of course he has such a wonderful high-pitched scream, and he runs into a safe house again. So this guy's in and out of the safe house all day, okay, all throughout the movie. And so we end up, oh my goodness, we end up downstairs, and he sees another apparition down there, and he's had enough, and he just runs upstairs and dives out the window. He meets an undead cop out there that he thinks is going to save him, and doesn't, so he has to kick him in the nuts to get away. He has to get back into the house to his safe zone because he can't interact with the people on the live stream anymore, because he broke his, I don't know what they are, pad, we'll call it, Apple, I don't know, that's not an advertisement for Apple, pad. And so he has to go back in the house, and finally he's had enough, so he's sucked up a little courage, and he goes barging back into the house and up to his stream. And meanwhile, when he was outside in the diary, he found a passage in Latin, and people have been giving him hints all through. He's been dealing with the internet, and they've given him clues, and they told him about what the hand means. And then it's a hand with 5 sayings on it, and if he said each one, he would control the spirits in the house. So after getting possessed at one point and almost drowned in a tub of the most disgusting water I've ever seen, and the most disgusting tub I've ever seen, and the tub monster comes out and tries to attack him, and he's armed himself now with a cross and holy water and garlic, and shoots it up with holy water, and it passes away. But before he can get out of the tub, the head explodes in his face, and the garlic proves ineffective. And he's seeing these visions of these monsters all through the house, the child with the head coming out of the body. Oh God, I almost forgot. Can't forget this. One of the 2 funniest scenes in the movie is how he kills the dead police officer with a with a potato gun, and loads it with one of his bobbleheads and shoots him and leaves a hole. And the officer falls on the potato gun and starts sliding down the potato gun to him. That was one of my favorite spots. So okay, back in the house, and he's back in the closet again after seeing the child and all that, and all of a sudden he starts hearing Mildred / Chrissy's voice, and he's going through the closet, and he moves some clothes between his legs, and there's Mildred there that bites him in not the happy place. Okay, and now another tussle to get to the end here. Eventually he does do the ceremony with the 5 fingers, and claims all the evil spirits in the house, and so Mildred ends up falling into the vent into the basement. A nice explosion of blood, again, Evil Dead-esque. I'm not knocking it, because let me tell you, they're paying tribute to it, and this was a good tribute. And so we think it's over. He thinks it's over. He's saying he won. I got my viewers back. And all of a sudden, all the other evil spirits that he's encountered start walking towards him and closing in on him. So I don't think he made it. We don't really know, but I don't think he made it. But he did have 6.1 followers on YouTube, and I am jealous. He had such nice equipment. I can only strive to be like that. But the acting's great. The monster effects are fantastic. And Joseph Winter, I tell you, you know, he plays it comedic, just like Bruce Campbell did. Not better than Bruce Campbell, because nobody's better than Bruce Campbell. Nobody. And but he plays it to the T. And for me, it is a 4 out of 5, and it's on Shudder. I wouldn't miss it. If you haven't seen it, go out and watch it. And if you liked what you saw, hit the subscribe, ring the bell, hit like. God, cannot talk today. Hit notifications so you will get when new videos are out. And I will talk to you later.